like, stop it. Because it was uncomfortable for me. So they took something that happened to me, and they made it into me being, like, a willing participant.
Yeah, and that's wrong. That's abusive.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm so mad. I'm so scared. You know?
I understand it's scary. It's you've been through a lot of trauma.
Yeah, but the trauma is, like, it's all fear-based. These people that, like, it's fear-based, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like living in the constant state of, like, fight or flight or freeze. And stuff, so. But I'm sorry you're going through that. I'm happy that you guys, you know, are better. It's just really sad because, you know, like, I know that you're a good influence on him. I don't know what he would do, you know? Like, because he was pretty bad off before you came. I mean, you know, mentally, he was drowning.
Yeah.
And there was, like, you know, no way. Like, but the thing is, like, at some point I really want for him to stop fighting, you know, like, online and stuff, because
I've delivered the same message, you know. I've delivered the same message to him, and it's not productive.
For his own good, you know, like, he needs to be able to leave and actually have a productive life. He's an amazing, like graphic designer. You know, like, like, for me, I don't feel like I'm in control, right? Because I get pulled in. But he does have that control. And, like, all he has to do is, like, decide, you know what, I'm going to live a good life. And I'm just going to do this. I'm going to stop fighting these bastards. You know, and, like, they don't win.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to write the book, and so that's going to be a more effective use of time to put evidence together, stories together, and I try to tell him to stay offline.
Oh, Mindy is, like, talking to that 7 Lion account.
Oh, really?
Which is really interesting.
That is interesting.
And she's trying to say that Lestat was I the Spy.
Really?
She does say at one point, I don't really think he's I the Spy, but you know, like, because he's not as eloquent as I the Spy.
Right.
But, like, I think, like, that's so stupid.
So yeah, I mean, she's a Darvo queen, or she's a disinformation agent extraordinaire.
Yeah. She's so stupid, though, you know, I don't know how people consider her, like, a credible source, you know?
I don't know anybody who considers her a credible source. She's a propagandist.
Rocco does. No, Rocco does. Rocco loves her.
Mindy?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but maybe so. I mean, Rocco's been off in his evaluations multiple times.
Yeah. He's like, because he tried to introduce her to the cow. And I was just, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. He was trying to introduce her to the cow as a whistleblower for the bitches.
Wow.
And I was like, no, don't talk to that lady. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That's the worst thing you could do. I hope she didn't. Like.
Why was that bad?
Because I believe the cow is incredibly vulnerable.
Oh.
And the bitches, they want more than anything to get to the cow.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, if they would do, like, a great, like, they use, and this is, like, Twitter even uses as a different defense, but, so they used Jesselyn's second court case to try to unmask the cow for Eunice.
Oh man.
The whole reason they tried to trigger Jess, or they did trigger Jess with making these accounts like Radar Watch and other things, was to trigger her so they could have another court case for newness.
Yeah.
So the cow is like a big prize, and so she has to be protected.
Right. Well, yeah, I hope that Rocco didn't set the cow up to talk with her.
I know. And stuff, because I believe they still work for Beth. It's really going to come out, Trevor's court case, when Jimmy's mama, Thomas, Mindy, and all of them are all on Beth's side after saying all of this stuff, because and like it will be shown, right? Because Trevor's being represented by Beth.
Right.
So if mama is Trevor's witness and all of these people, then they are, in fact, working for Beth.
And that's going to work in your favor, and work against them.
Yeah. Well, just online. I mean, it'll be shown to all these people who are anti-Beth, and stuff like that. That all these people, they've been hanging out with the whole time were just really, pro-Beth and stuff. I don't know. I think the CNN case with the Flynn family got dismissed.
Say that again?
The Flynn family had sued CNN, and I think it got dismissed.
Oh, I vaguely remember that. There's something else about the Flynn family in the news now.
I think it just got dismissed like yesterday or something, or just recently. Maybe not yesterday, but because it was Sunday. But recently. And so yeah. So that's good,
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know anything about the E character?
No, but they're trying to rebrand it right now. So you can tell this ghosted account. And it's really bad because the Stella account, so the Stella account, I think I told you DM'd me.
Yes.
And
when did it, to remind me though, when it DM'd you and all of that?
When I said bye on Twitter, it DM'd me and asked if I was okay. And I was like, yeah, I guess, it took me a while. I think it took me like a week to answer because I didn't want to say I'm leaving and then answer it directly. But but then I was like, you gotta be careful with this Eva friend and stuff. And I was like, the 7 accounts that she was following, that's one of them, and blah blah blah. But now I think about it because Trevor posted something because the Edith or the Stella account was like you were attacked by the same people, and I was like, well, proto, and then I showed a screenshot of Thomas saying he was friends with Assange and blah blah blah, and then I said she was like, well, who do you think it is? And I said I said I have no idea because it was attacking Trevor and Sullivan and Lara Logan at the time, and I was like, I have no idea. It's like crazy now. I was like, but initially it was just Jason Sullivan, and like right after I said that, Trevor tweeted something like the fox is on the red hill.
Really?
So I think Trevor was. I think it's a managed account, and I think Trevor might be running partially that account.
That's interesting. Laura Logan tweeted something, or Trevor tweeted something that Laura Logan retweeted. But it sounded like code.
Yeah, it's like that. Like it was the foxes on the red hill, and then it was like deer mesh, and it was like, I don't know, just some weird thing. And I was like, they were talking about me.
That's crazy.
You know, because I'm the fox, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason he would use it, other than talking about Fox News. And then Mindy's like, Mindy just also tweeted some code as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But not about Fox.